Well, this past 12 months has been a busy year for the Australian Investment Council. Once again, we've been hard at work representing the private capital industry right across Australia. We've spent a lot of time advocating and representing the industry with government and with regulators. That's a core part of what we're here to do on behalf of our broad, diverse industry. We've made a number of submissions to government. We've participated actively in all of the work that the government is currently delivering to deal with the COVID-19 global pandemic and the impact on the Australian economy. It's hugely important work, and it's vital that the AIC continue to be a proactive, highly visible voice on behalf of our industry right across this country. As part of the work that we've been doing, we've been deliberately boosting our presence and profile externally. We've increased our visibility in the media. Our media share of coverage is up 30% on where we were under our old Avcal brand. That's a testament to the important changes that we've made to help propel this private capital industry to grow here in the Australian market for many years to come. We're really proud in recent weeks to have launched our latest collaboration with Preqin. The annual AIC Preqin Yearbook captures all of the activity across private capital here in this Australian market. What it demonstrates is that this market is growing. The amount of capital under management continues to grow on where it was in prior years. We now sit at around about $33 billion across private equity, credit and venture. A hugely important number. It demonstrates the growth of this asset class and the relevance of this asset class across our economy. We have 11 champions of change, supporting the work of our Diversity and Inclusion Committee and our board in growing the number of women participating in investment teams across the industry over the past 5 years. A really important initiative which is there to support the work of our Diversity and Inclusion Committee and our Board of Directors in propelling the rate of change that we need to see across private capital here in this market. We know that change is vital. We know what needs to be done. And with the help of 11 senior leaders from across the breadth of private capital here in Australia, we're really confident about our capacity to bring about that change over years ahead of us. We're really proud also of the fact that we've been able to roll out our first ever Emerging Leaders program, a dedicated program aimed at bringing together all of our emerging leaders from across this industry to network, to connect, to learn from one another and to learn from industry experts who can bring market-leading insights to them to help them in their career journey. It's an important part of our work in nurturing the pipeline of talent for the future of this industry to make sure that private capital is in good hands for the long term. Recently, we've also launched our Private Equity 101 program online. It's the first time we've taken this step, but it's an important one. It now enables people to connect into our market-leading PE 101 program from anywhere around Australia and indeed around the world. It's been really well received so far. We've taken a lot of time and effort to put together a compelling program that we know is hugely important to those entering the industry for the first time. In parallel with delivering our PE 101 program, we're looking very closely with the support of our Board of Directors at building a Foundations of Private Capital program, an all-encompassing program run over a number of days that would bring together all of the core sub-strategies within the breadth of private capital. We'll have more to say about this in coming months, but it's an important initiative that will help support the growth of this industry into the future. Back in February of this year, we ran a fantastic gala dinner event. At the conclusion of the Sydney-based AVCJ Forum, we had close to 500 people come together and listen to Dr. Cassandra Goldie talk to our industry about the important role we can play in supporting and nurturing our communities from a social policy perspective. And this year, whilst we can't run our typical in-person Queensland-based conference, we're really looking forward to delivering some important technical knowledge updates to our members through a webinar online delivery system over the months ahead. Stay tuned for more information about that in coming weeks. So as you'll see, it's been a really busy 12 months for the Australian Investment Council, and I'm sure the year ahead of us will be equally busy. Notwithstanding the COVID-19 global pandemic, we've been hard at work on a number of initiatives on our professional development and networking capability, and also supporting the industry through important policy and advocacy and research work. I hope that you can continue to support us through your membership so that we can continue to support you and the work you do in growing private capital investment in Australia for many years to come. Thank you very much.